All right, folks, it's here. It is March the 16th. Turkey season is officially open, and Justin and I are headed out this morning to hunt some public land. I just clocked out, got off work at 5:53 this morning, the earliest I can clock out. So I punched out at 5:53, and we are headed straight to the woods this morning to see if we can't get on some birds. He actually went out to this area and scouted the day before yesterday and heard several birds, so hopefully we've got at least a good starting point. Maybe we can get in here, these birds will be gobbling, and we can call them up and get something done this morning. I think I'm going to be behind the camera. Justin probably be shooting first, and then maybe he'll go ahead and shoot one early enough this morning that I can kill one before noon. So y'all hang with us. It ought to be a good day. I'm super excited to be getting back out, and we'll see you guys when we get there. There's a rub right there on that ridge. See it? Let's just cut a little bit and see.
Well, the bird I tagged Monday morning is MIA. Matter of fact, every bird here is MIA right now. We've seen so many other trucks and hunters, we've got the birds outnumbered 2-1 right now. So we're riding around trying to find a little something, trying to get a shot gobble, something. But y'all stick around, maybe we can find something here soon.
Alright, it's March the 17th. Now it's the next day. Justin and I didn't have any luck yesterday morning, and we drove around, covered a whole lot of ground, ended up not seeing any turkeys or hearing anything. Didn't see nothing but a bunch of other people. So we're back out this morning, gonna sit here and do some listening. We just pulled up to our spot. I think we got probably a good 20 minutes or so before it gets good daylight. Hopefully some birds will gobble and we'll get on something pretty early. We've had some nasty weather through the night, so we're gonna try to stick to some field edges and some open areas and see if maybe some of these more open areas will be a little bit better this morning after this weather. Hopefully it's going to be a good day. Y'all hang with us. Well, Justin and I made a run out here to a bird we heard right off the roost, and came in here and crossed this big creek, tried to make a set on him, called a little bit, and I'm going to say he just flew down, got henned up and hushed up because he just quit talking to us. I don't know for sure that that's what happened, but that's just speculating. We're going to try to find our log that we crossed the creek on. I really don't know where it is, but hopefully we're going to get on another spot and move and find another bird. So We'll see. Well, it is Sunday, the 19th of March, and I just got off work. Clocked out at 6:33 this morning. I get off at 6 a.m. and I am headed back to the house. I had to go by my in-laws and pick up my dog, so I got to take her back to the house. We got about an hour drive back to where I live, and I'm going to drop her off, and then I'm going to try and get in the turkey woods this morning some point in time. If I can get a little bit of free time, get out there and do a little bit of hunting today. Probably going to hunt midday. Be probably a little after 10 o'clock before I can get out there. It is cold, and I really am not looking forward to getting out there and freezing to death, but it is supposed to be pretty and sunny today with not very bad wind, so that could get these turkeys going. I know it's supposed to warm up throughout the week, and hopefully it's going to be a pretty good day to go, so maybe I'll kill a bird. I'll see y'all in the woods. I'm pretty sure that I can hear some hens off in the distance. They started clucking when I started calling a little bit, so I'm going to just sit here for a minute and just see what happens. I got 4 jakes. Came in right on top of me. I never saw them or heard them coming in. Alright, it's the next morning. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was a little bit discouraged this morning. I got up extra early and come out, got out to the spot I wanted to get to, listened, and just didn't have any luck. Well, got driving down the road, and after about that 10th or 12th vehicle I saw parked at different places, I got pretty discouraged this morning and got real frustrated. I just, not in the best headspace anyway, and I just was praying for guidance, and not just turkey hunting, but just praying for guidance and what I needed to do. And I just was headed to another spot, and I felt like I just had something in the back of my mind saying, well, come over here, go over there to a different spot from where I wanted to go originally. And I thought, well, maybe that's the Lord telling me I need to go that way. And I got headed over here, and I drove all the way over here. And long story short, I got back in here, and there's just the biggest, prettiest rainbow you ever seen. Kind of reminded me. Sometimes I think you just need to slow down a little bit in life and enjoy the things that the Lord's put here for us to enjoy. And I was so fast paced and so intent on killing a turkey that I wasn't enjoying myself. So felt like that was a good reminder. Wanted to share that with y'all. Sometimes you just got to slow down, take it all in. It's a major privilege for us to even be able to get out here and do this. So that's my story for this morning. I'm out here at this spot, and I'm going to listen, and I'm going to call, and I'm going to enjoy it. Y'all hang with me. I got a bird just started gobbling, and he's pretty darn close. I've got to move. I'm out of breath. I've covered a lot of ground real quick, and I've got within a few hundred yards of him now. He's gobbling pretty good. Oh, there's fresh turkey tracks everywhere right here. Oh, I've got to be close. Quick update for y'all. That bird gobbled 4 or 5 times and then just completely stopped. I moved into what I felt like was within 100 yards of him, definitely within earshot. Called a few times, and I sat there for a little over an hour, and nothing ever worked its way in. So I don't know if maybe they've worked their way up the ridges already, and I need to move up high. I'm not sure. That's what I'm fixing to do. I'm fixing to work my way up the ridge and see if these birds are moving up higher. Alright, I'm headed back out for a few hours for the midday hunt. I'm going to get out here in that same spot where I heard the gobbler this morning and see if I can't get back on those birds. I have a real good idea where these birds are hanging out in the area that they're staying in. I found a lot of fresh scratch and a lot of fresh tracks. So I'm thinking those birds are hanging out in that little river bottom, and hopefully they'll still be in there throughout the day. So I'm going to run out there, just walk back in the woods and see what I can come up with. Some dang hogs. They were coming right at me. I dropped down. I got my GoPro on the front of my gun, but they must have smelled me and turned and run. That one pig was bad close, like just right here. Maybe 40 yards. I don't know if y'all could hear him snorting right before we run off in the video if I got the camera going fast enough. There's a bunch of these dang pigs. Mess around, let one get close enough, and I will shoot one. And you can shoot them anytime there's an open season with whatever weapon. I think a face full of 3-inch TSS number 7 shot at 20 yards or so would probably do it.
first I thought I drilled him. I mean, I really thought that he fell. And then I noticed he dropped down in kind of a little creek and crossed and took off running. I had one little gap. I tried to shoot him on the run, but there just wasn't any way it was going to happen. I could not have drawn that up better. I set up in here where I know these birds have been. Called real quiet, raked my way in. Sat here for about 30 minutes and that hen fired up. When she did, he hammered 3 or 4 times. And he came in here strutting. 51 yards, just me stepping it off. And I really felt comfortable with that distance. I thought, I patterned my gun, I know at 40, and was shooting so tight. I felt confident at 50, and I don't know what happened.